box signing is crazy. All right. Let's lock in. Let's lock in, bruh. Let's lock in. Oh, shoot. All right, let's get started. You know, I had a feeling we're going to hear a whole lot of BS when the Grammys are said and done. You know? I had a strong feeling. I just hate that. I just like, why y'all want to disappoint me like that for, man? Why y'all out here just blatantly want to disappoint me? Like, y'all look dumb. Y'all look silly. Tragic. Is what it is. That's how y'all want to act. What's good? Wow, I almost said King Noah. What's good, Noah? What's good, J Tom? What's good, Quickie? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the Flex Show, my network. Where do I begin, bro? That's the real question. Where do I begin? Because today is a day. Oh, perfect. Like, I don't want to begin here. But I love this. I just got to say, I love this. Can I just say that? Can I just say how much I love this? He's like, yo, he's teasing new music. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. What if the man wanted to wear some boxing, like, warm-up gloves? Oh, my gosh, man. Today... I love it. I love it all. I love it all so much, man. Everybody losing their minds. He's like, oh, Kendrick's not done. He's not finished. Who is this? VVTS. Thank you for your subscription. What's good, Josh? How you doing? Man, I said late night, bro. It's like 8 p.m. What are you talking about? Yeah, make sure don't kill me. Hit the like button like it owes you money. That's funny. So I got a couple videos to watch for today. Yesterday was more about my thoughts. I just wanted to, get some things, just talk. That was fun, okay? But let's go do some reactions today. But I got two shorts to watch. Before we get to the reaction. So, hey, shout out to Tiff for the first short because I'm like, wait, what? Oh, lay. He's thinking about the ass bean he gave. No. I feel like J Tom, I ain't gonna lie, he ain't done, bro. Cause yo, J Tom, see as soon as I see everybody start talking about this man's right hand, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But watch this now. See, there's a certain snippet that was released just a little bit before GNX. And we all dubbed it as bodies. I mean, some people call it deets. I like to call it bodies because, what he's saying. But, like, if Kendrick is going to say we can go body for body, I hand you a body, I'm probably a better masseuse. And then he come out with these Yo, leave me alone. Just drop the song and stop teasing the joint. Please. I need to know what kind of album this is going to be. Okay. Everyone's trying to speculate. Talking about, oh, there's something going on with the Chanel dress. And then he wearing the gloves. Like, he trying to be fancy. But he stay like, nah. Nah, what's good, big sis? Oh, yeah, Quickie, exactly. The GNX era is over. Kendrick don't do the same thing twice. He's reinventing constantly. So when we look at this album that we're supposed to get, I'm trying to figure out, is this some sort of fancy beatdown like he's trying to provide? All this hate that Kendrick be getting, is Is he going to spend the whole album addressing hate? Like, I doubt it. I'm just trying to figure out what we finna get. I don't know. But when I say I'll be ready, yo, I will fake a sickness just to come home and live stream, record, react, whatever to this album. Please, I'm letting y'all know right now, like, oh my God. Yo, if we get this Kendrick album and it actually slaps, I need people to shut up forever. Like, I need people to shut up forever. God, man, everything around me falling right now. Holy. I need all these haters, all these idiots out here to shut up because y'all out here just forcing yourselves to look dumb. It's getting ridiculous. You look stupid to me. Oh my gosh. Anyway, reactions. I just had to say that first. I'm like, oh, new era. I'm like, bro, come on. Obviously, he don't do the same thing twice. So, like I said, shout out Tiff for this one. Because from when I saw it, I saw the thumbnail. I'm like, say less. I'm here. I'm present. So I want to go ahead and play this one. Where the record button? Ain't no way they letting you leave work for the bogus. Nigga, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to say, like, I got violent diarrhea. I can't stand here no more. Holy. Anyway, let me hit this record button. We going to talk about this.
You know, Drake said, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody give him a Grammy right now. They're always going to give it to Kendrick. If it's a rap award, it's going to Kendrick. I'm tired.
Let me do this. Let me explain something to you. Kendrick Lamar is like Andre 3000. Let me explain to you what that means. When he opens his mouth, it's never for him. You can't tell me a line that Kendrick has said that was selfish. See, people like you get on my nerves, right? Let me be honest with you, because when you do that, you disgracing greatness. And when you have to pick against greatness doesn't have a right or a left side. It's not a red or blue, a right or a left. It's either you great or you're not. Absolutely. And Kendrick is fucking great.
He's great.
And by the way, he's greater than everybody else that does it. He puts more thought into it. He puts more attention into it, more details into it. And for that's why he's the #1 Grammy winner. Not because he opened his mouth, Drake. I guess how it pissed me off when he said it, because it's like you discounting what he does. So like Drake, when you open your mouth, you might say some shit to brag on yourself. When he opens his mouth, he gonna say some shit to motivate us. You only talking shit like that because you lost. And
Yo, Ray Daniels, fire this nigga. Okay, fire him. You don't need that. Yo, let me breathe, because I'm not trying to turn up. We were way too early in this stream for me to turn up. You gotta fire this nigga. You hear me? You gotta fire this ninja. Fire him. You don't need him. You good. What does he do? Huh? What does this little boy do over here? Please explain that to me. What is his occupation? Because as far as I see, it looks like bring your cousin to work day. That's what it looked like. And not even bring your son, bring your kid. Bring your cousin. That's what that looked like. Huh? Fire him. Out here looking like a volunteer, getting no pay. Just talking bare shit. That's madness to me. Are you crazy? No, fire him. I'm enough for him. Enough for him. Like, yo, why is it that I haven't seen this man's face? I haven't seen this man's face in months. And as soon as I see his face again, he just saying some dumb shit. Like, fire him. Bro, he gotta go. It's done. It's over. Fire him. Ridiculous. Every time I hear him, he's saying some dumb shit that don't even relate to the topic half of the time. You out here discrediting greatness, and what's great to you? Because if you don't like what greatness looks like, then you must be listening to a bunch of bitches. Out here talking about, I'm from Canada. Drake's the best. Yeah, that's cool. Believe what you want to believe. You so delusional. Like there's no point in helping you. So you gotta go. The heck, terminate this nigga. Are you crazy? Man, I wasn't trying to turn up like that, but God, this man just pissed me off, man. This dude told me he just get on my last nerve, and I don't even see his face like that. God damn. Man, just get on my last nerve. Just every time he just saying some dumb shit, like it just pissed me off. God. Yo, I am sick. Yo, MTP, what's good, bro? How you feeling, man? How you feeling, man? We got some things to talk about. Before we get into this Grammys, we're going to talk about the Grammys some more. We're going to talk about the hate that we be seeing on the internet from all the Kendrick Lamar haters. We going to address that. Here we go again. Yeah, trust me. Don't remind me. Like, it's just getting dark outside. And I'm not talking literally. I want to hear it one more time. Maybe I misheard it.
You know, Drake said Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody give him a Grammy right now. They're always gonna give it to Kendrick. If it's a rap award, it's going to Kendrick. I'm tired.
Let me do this. Let me explain something to you. Kendrick Lamar is like Andre 3000. Let me explain to you what that means. When he opens his mouth, it's never for him. You can't tell me a line that Kendrick has said that was selfish. See, people like you get on my nerves, right? Let me be honest with you, because when you do that, you disgracing greatness. And when you have to pick against greatness, greatness doesn't have a right or a left side. It's not a red or blue, a right or a left. It's either you great or you're not.
Absolutely.
And Kendrick is fucking great.
He's great.
And by the way, he's greater than everybody else that does it. He puts more thought into it. He puts more attention into it, more details into it. And for that's why he's the #1 Grammy winner. Not because he opened his mouth, Drake. I guess how it pissed me off when he said it, because it's like you discounting what he does. So like Drake, when you open your mouth, you might say some shit to brag on yourself. When he opens his mouth, he gonna say some shit to motivate us. You only talking shit like that because you lost. And
why is it that there's a lot of black people out there that doesn't like the idea of this person being great? Why is it that there's so many people out there discrediting greatness? This ain't sports talk, okay? This is music talk. Let's make that clear. All these betting bastards out here, all they want to do is sit on their phone and bet. All these childish individuals out here, they trying to bring in their mindset thinking they know what's up because they get a couple wins on their little betting app, so they think they top shit so they can run around and say whatever they want. Go ahead. We gonna humble you. This is what we do around here. Not just me, community, all of us. We gonna humble you. You look dumb to me. You look dumb to us. Okay? Don't come in this group chat. Don't come in this don't come in this room. Don't come in this congregation thinking that you can run this. Don't do that. Don't do that. You new fool around here. Let's get that out the way. Out here looking like a damn fool. Stupid ass Toby. Why y'all hate on greatness? Okay, cool. He keep winning. That's great. But why you hating though? Why you hate that you see somebody that looks like you win? And it bothers you because he doesn't look like this guy. What's going on here? Why y'all in pain? Like y'all out here y'all collectively on y'all periods. Like y'all, every single one of y'all walking around like y'all bussy hurt. What's wrong with these individuals, bro? It's ridiculous. Wait, what happened with Big Kish? I'm sorry, what happened with Big Kish real quick? Man, I be behind on a lot of videos. Like I don't know everything that's going on out there right now. But imagine you live in a space knowing that the talent pool is getting smaller and smaller, and it's hard to find quality artists. It's hard to find good talent, something to listen to that can take care of your mind and creativity. It's hard to find somebody that's good. And now that there's somebody that's good in front of your face, you don't like it because he hurt your favorite rapper's feelings. Now he's running around in pain, suing, thinking that he run this. That's blasphemy to me. I'm sorry. That is blasphemy to me. The mindset is disgusting. Let me say that. The mindset these individuals have is nasty because it's baseless. Y'all think you know what's up, but have no knowledge in the space that we're all in. But y'all want to come in here and teach like you know what's good. That's crazy. And at the same time, don't try to come in this chat thinking you can talk to me like that, knowing that I've been learning with every video that I watch. Right? So I can talk like this. I'm talking like this because I've learned from every reaction that I've listened to. So I'm coming here thinking, oh, this guy just talking like he know everything. No. No, you knew. Okay? You knew. You don't deserve a plate around here. You knew. You got to work for your plate. All right? So don't try to come in here and talk that either. But this dude, Toby. This dude, Toby. The hell? Name sound like he came from Thomas the Tank Engine. Like he engine number 14. Toby, head ass nigga. Piss me off, bro. Annoying. Why they treat K-Dot like he's not a legend because he came from rap in 2090s? Like, bro, it's just like the personal preference for a lot of these individuals have been warped. It's not the same no more. But it was okay. We'll talk off stream. We'll talk off stream. But I just wanted to start with that. And there's one more. There's one more short that I wanted to watch before we get started with today's festivities. All right. And now we're gonna watch this little short from We Love Hip Hop. Okay. And We're just gonna sit back and listen. We're just gonna sit back and listen, and just pay attention to the information that we're gonna get out of this short. Let me just keep my mouth shut for a second.
Quick, fast before we get to our topics, Dusty, what's your thoughts? Because you haven't really been here for that conversation. Do you think that the Toronto scene is dead or
it's
dying?
Right nope, it's right where it's supposed to be.
Tell us why.
Because you can only have few. You can't bring everybody. So you can only have a few artists that really go to a top level. For instance, like Casper, I know for sure he's gonna sign a 7-figure deal, right? He's one of the guys he's out of space with it right now. I could name a few others. I don't want to really give away what their deals are gonna be right now because I am around certain people. Nah, man, it's about to go.
Well, compared to, let's say, 2018, when there was bare people that was like dropping music and getting mad views. Because I'm not talking about the guys, because the one few guys that are doing well, we never said that there wasn't. We were just saying that at one point in time, there used to be like 10, 15 guys that were doing well.
But those 10, 15 guys aren't as good as the last 4 guys now that are in our visuals every day.
Yeah.
Gotta weed out flipping fake.
Those guys endured.
I want all the fake out of here.
Don't say fake, because some of those guys were like,
because some of those were fake views. A lot of people were in that era were buying their flipping views. Come on.
A lot of people were buying views in what era? In 2018, 2017? They were buying views. Yo, can we go back? Can we go back a little bit? Can we just listen to that again,
please?
Yeah.
Gotta weed out flipping fake.
Those guys endured.
I want all the fake out of here.
Don't say fake, because some of those guys were like,
because some of those were fake views. A lot of people were in that era were buying their flipping views. Come on.
the street could have told y'all that. Oh, really?
Bro.
No. I don't think so.
No.
Bro.
Back in the 2017 times, not everybody's views were organic.
Okay, that's true, but like,
Man, no, so what else are we gonna say now?
How about the cultural impact of hearing their music outside?
What cultural impact from hearing their music?
Impact, that's nothing. That was just in our little perimeter when you hearing those guys, bruh. Not like nigga in China knew about him.
okay, so when we had like
that.
Griselda
Come on,
Blanco
bro.
come outside and all those tracks, like
Those are bigger records. I had A&Rs calling me from LA talking about those guys. That because they pushed the one record.
but I feel like that was
Listen
all
to
in
what I
a
said.
span of a
They
year.
pushed the one
Wait, hold on.
record. So when you push a record throughout the year, you cause more of attention than 2 weeks. You didn't see no views and you give up.
But I feel like them times, okay, within the span of like a year, you would have like a Come Outside, you would have a Griselda Blanco, and then you would have like a whole heap of tunes. And then like 2025, you only had 2 tracks.
What La La Land are we in? Because I can't imagine that every artist should have a hit throughout the year. It's not going to happen. There's only a few artists through our city that have that potential. And the rest of them are hit or goddamn missing. You know it. So
You think there's only a few artists in the city that have the potential to have a hit?
right now, yes.
And I think that's kind of the
No,
point to it
that's
being
how
dead.
it's meant to be. Even when you look at the American billboards, it's only a few damn artists in rap that have the hits.
We love hip hop.
Hey, it looks like in 2026 we telling the truth. It looks like, I must have started early. I started in 2024. It looks like in 2026 we telling the truth. That's what that looks like to me. Bro, the Toronto rap scene is cooked. Okay? How do you have a useless award show like the Junos don't even recognize rap? And you already know what I said about the Junos. The Junos gets nothing right. Yo, this is crazy. So, the same things I've been saying. Y'all all of a sudden want to talk now. So let's talk. Let's talk because I've been saying this. It's been a lot of cap running around here. And then y'all trying to cushion and pillow these dudes as if they worth something. We know how they get their money. We've already went through this. We've been saying this. We've been talking about this. I just gotta laugh because I'm just like, oh, so now we want to tell the truth. We want to tell the truth now? Okay. Okay, that's cool. Welcome. Come in. You want some hors d'oeuvres? Huh? Did you want a drink? Yo, waiter, get the finest apple juice you can get and feed these niggas. Y'all late to the party. Cause I already been started it. Holy, bro. Oh my God, this is not real. How is it that we continue to defend certain individuals out here that are not even working, that are not even putting in work? Y'all want to cushion and protect dudes that don't work. When you're an artist, especially in Canada, you have no choice but to work 10 times harder than the average artist. We don't have much foundation here. To be honest, we have almost no foundation here. We have no choice but to work and figure it out. And then with God's grace, our music moves around the world. Do people not understand? Yo, when it comes to Toronto, I'm just so confused. Because the amount of lying that we do is astounding. But we would rather lie to each other and bring around drama and politics than actually tell the truth and try to build and unify. but Canada preaches unity. Yo, I feel like I'm regurgitating myself because I've already been talked about this. When I first started this YouTube journey after the Kendrick and Drake beef, I was saying a lot of things that would have been taboo at the time in Toronto. I was saying a whole lot of things that was taboo, but all of a sudden, 2026, February 2026, it looks like we all telling the truth now. Okay. That's cool. That's cool, but I've been saying this. I've been talking this. But go ahead, go off. That's how y'all want to move. That's y'all prerogative. Okay. Cool. We got Screw. We're gonna start off with a shorter video. We got Screwface, then we got HHSB, we got Curtis King, we have Rob Markman, and we have Jay Nolan. I don't think I'm gonna get through all videos for today. I know I'm gonna be streaming for a little bit, for sure. But I want to see which videos we can get through, and then we're just gonna keep going and just figure it out after, so. Get these motherfuckers. Charcuterie board is hilarious. They far too gone to one foundation for me. Yo, Quickie, don't say crow. Yo, Stephanie, I'm telling you. Yeah, I didn't say old doors. I said old nerves. It might have came out like old doors, but I promise you, I meant to say old nerves, and then get your finest apple juice for these niggas. Like, all right. All right, let's go ahead and lock in, man. Holy, today is a day, I'll tell you that. Y'all feeling good? Y'all got something to drink? Make sure you got something to drink, man. I got my water, no lemon juice. Not today. We ain't got no more. We ran out. Gotta go to like No Frills or something and get some more lemon juice. It's cool though. We here. We live and direct. We locked in. Shout out to the Flex Mob. Shout out to the Shadow Mob. He's one of the fakest. Old doors. They going through a phrase to release of Drake. That's hilarious. So we're going to start with Screw. Afterwards, we're going to Jay Nolan's video. Jay Nolan got a long video, so I don't want to start with that one first. We'll start with a shorter one, and then we're going to get to that one. But we're going to have some fun. We're going to sit back. We're going to listen to what Screw got to say. You know, is he fake? Is he not? I don't know. I'm just here to listen. You know? Make sure you got some cut water. Yo, J Tom, you mean this one? You mean this cut water? Huh? You mean this bad boy right here? You mean that one? Yeah, okay. No, I got it. I'm stocked up. Okay, I'm stocked up. Understand me. Listen, y'all know how we start this. Let's go ahead and make it happen, all right? Let's go. Yo, you. Right here. In the small box. Right here in the small box. Welcome back to Flex Mob Reactions only on the Flex Mob Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. The haters are going to come out, and it looks like Wayne is in pain. Man, would you hate to see it? Look at Lil Wayne once again, crying and complaining, but what work did you put out that was worth it? Did you submit? Did you submit anything for the Grammys? Do you know how the process works? Because we would have heard a while ago if you really submitted or not. Because remember, Chance the Rapper submitted, and he's like, oh, it looks like I wasn't chosen, but it's cool. It's all right. I'm going to continue to work, do what I got. I remember that post Chance the Rapper made. Wayne, if you never got chosen, we would have heard that a long time ago. Whatever post you try to put on X, the hell you talking about? Look, like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel. Let's go ahead and get started, bro. Let's lock in.
Now, I've been a Lil Wayne fan basically my whole life, for as long as I can remember, or the majority of it. Lil Wayne is one of my favorite rappers. Lil Wayne is one of the greatest MCs, one of the greatest people to ever put pen to paper. This is not going to be a video just to dunk on Wayne, bash Wayne. If you watch me or you know Wayne means a lot to me. So I'm going to handle this in a way like I'm trying to speak to Wayne, like Wayne is in the room, or I'm trying to help as like somebody who, you know, idolize.
I will never forgive Lil Wayne for Elephants and Peanuts. I will never forgive him. You went so far to make a song so bad. You think I'm not going to forgive you like that? You think you deserve it? Knowing that you put out the Carter 6, and first of all, the nerve to call it the Carter 6. There's nothing Carter about the Carter 6. Disrespectful. How dare you? How dare you do that to us, your fans, the consumers? We were there for you. We were helping you. We were raising you up. Now look what you did to us. How dare you? Nah, not me.
Wayne growing up, you know what I mean? I mean, like, look at me, nigga, the way I like, you know what I mean? So now you read the title of this video is Lil Wayne shading Kendrick, and we're gonna get into that. And that's not clickbait. That's 100% true. So let me tell you why. Wayne, why people might think that you have some sort of issue with Wayne, you're shading Kendrick, or there's something going on here. Because last night, after the Grammys, Lil Wayne tweeted, "Congrats to the nominees and the winners. Wasn't included. As usual, I gotta work harder. As usual, one time for my slime, Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick got snubbed for Hall of Fame, I think it was, or whatever. So now, when somebody reads this, they might go, why you think he's snubbing Kendrick? I mean, he said congrats. Let me tell y'all something, because a lot of people just be, I guess, just don't know, don't have a lot of real human interaction, know how that works or stuff. But let me tell you something. This is not a post congratulating. This post is not about congratulating the nominees. This post is about Wayne being snubbed again. This post is that congratulates to the nominees is the least important part.
Yo, how did I miss that? Yo, what's good, Believe? Girl, it's been a minute. How you doing?
That's almost like a side. Get out of there. I almost have to say that so I don't look too much like a hater type stuff. It's a backhanded compliment because he said.
Hold on, what did Whoopin' Feet say? Hold on, let me get the zoom in on this one right here. Whoopin' Feet said, you dropped one of the worst albums in hip-hop history. Why would you be included? Yo, Whoopin' Feet makes me sick, bro. This man makes me sick. You funny as shit, man. Same way you can't perform, so why would you be at the Super Bowl?
Saying that y'all won, but really, I'm Bill Belichick. I should have won. Here's the thing where two reasons why I say, Wayne, I can't defend this no more.
Belize, I'm good. Recovered from a sickness, and we here, live and direct, you know?
It feels like Kendrick slander. Here's one. Right? And we're going to go into the main smoking gun. But the last time Wayne had a public feeling of being snubbed was when when Kendrick Lamar got the Super Bowl. And let's run back to what Wayne said about that.
First of all, I want to say forgive me for the delay.
Oh, by the way, let me say this so I don't have to cut into a new video. YouTube has done some changes to the algorithm, and I never used to say this, I never used to care, but it is now more important than ever to hit that thumbs up button and to drop a comment. Engage with the video. Sometimes, and I'm not telling you to engage if you don't want to engage, but I'm saying sometimes as YouTubers and as YouTube consumers, I do this too, we just consume the content and we love it and we just move on. But show it a little bit of love, show your love, hit a thumbs up button, drop a comment, and keep it going, because that's what they're looking for right now. Just letting y'all know. So.
The delay on and just the delay, I want to say, first of all, I had to get strength. I had to get strength enough to do this without breaking. I must say thank you. I must say thank you to every voice, every opinion, all the care, all the love, and the support out there. Is your words turn.
I ain't gonna lie, I remember this video, and I remember I thought to myself in my head, it literally looks like you just finished crying, and then you said, all right, turn the camera on. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Into arms and held me up when I tried to fall back. That hurt a lot.
Soft. Y'all heard J Tom though. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown, and for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position.
And then here, that's what he said about the thing. And then he admits that nobody really told him. He just felt entitled, which was weird. And so that was weird. And I also found it as a Wayne fan, as a Cash Money fan, I feel like how much more Wayne cared about stuff like this than stuff.
Yo, Quickie, let me tell you something. Regardless if Wayne submitted or not, whoever would even think of listening to that, that's a part of like the Grammy voter committee, they are going to collectively laugh at his work and proceed to embarrass him behind closed doors. Your album, your project is not even close to even being a Nickelodeon nomination. Not even the kids gonna like your album, bruh. MTV not gonna mess with your music. You better pray BET do something for you. You better pray BET do something for you at the BET Awards. Because as far as I see it, there's not a single award show out there that is going to even like your music. Shoot, might as well come to Canada. Maybe the Junos will go do something for you.
Stuff that is in his wheelhouse that he's a king of. Like, I feel like he cared more about this stuff than he cared about the cat. He wasn't even at the verses. And he might be completely justified to why, but it seems like this lack of care on that side makes his care of this feel like go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. So, but here's now, so the history, and then if you watch his Skip Bayless interview about this situation, it feels like there's something with him and Kendrick. And it could be the beef. It could be that you've lowered what feels like the stock of my biggest asset, which was Drake, of artists I have created.
Lil Wayne, you single-handedly lowered the stock of your biggest asset, Drake, by giving away half his catalog back to UMG. But if you're in pain about what Kendrick did to Drake, sorry.
But here's, to me, the absolute smoking gun that nobody I've seen yet say, and maybe they haven't seen it, but go ahead and clip this up and tweet this, because if niggas start saying this now, they're saying it because of me. Sorry, I had to be pompous. They're probably not. But I had to Google, right? I was like, wait a minute, nigga. Was Carter 6 nominated for any Grammys this year? And as Lil Wayne's album, The Carter 6, released in 2005, did not receive any nominations for 2026.
Well, duh.
Grammys. And I went, wait a minute. So maybe I'm bugging. Maybe there's a feature he did. So I had to Google, was Lil Wayne nominated for any Grammys in this year, 2026? Lil Wayne was not nominated for a Grammy at the 2026 awards. And I went, well, that's the smoking gun for me right there. Wait a minute, Wayne. The nominations for the Grammys were announced way before the...
Yeah, you tell him, Stephanie. Why is Black Alpha pissed?
Grammy Awards. Way before the Grammy Awards. So if you really felt this way, and it wasn't about Kendrick, why did you not say anything when you weren't... Why didn't you make this tweet when you weren't nominated? Unless I'm missing something. In fact, I had to Google, did Lil Wayne say anything about being nominated, about not being nominated for the Grammys? No. And then even Google, the AI overlords we have to use, says, Lil Wayne expressed frustration over being excluded despite releasing Carter 6, stating on social media wasn't included. So this was after. They're talking about the tweet that he made after, and I went, wait a minute, Wayne. It was physically impossible for you to win a Grammy this year, and you knew that. You knew that before the awards. So did you just remember? Did you just realize? Why did you not? You were already not nominated. Where it starts feeling like this has to do with Kendrick is after he sweeps, you then say it. And you know me, brother, I love Wayne, bro. I love Dwayne Michael Carter as an artist. There are a lot of times where he'll say stuff outside of his music, where on interviews, stuff where I just wish people wouldn't put a microphone in front of his face. But he's one of the greatest rappers there's ever been. But I will say, my G, somebody has to explain to me, why did you wait for after Kendrick, even if you weren't trying to shade Kendrick, nobody in your team said, yo, Wayne, I don't know, is Cortez around you still? Nobody said, yo, Wayne, this is definitely gonna look like you're salty about Kendrick winning because you didn't bring up this when you weren't nominated. You already knew you weren't invited to the party. It looks very crazy when you show up to the party and make a hullabaloo like you didn't know months before you weren't invited. So
Lil Wayne is senseless. Lil Wayne ain't got no sense. He ain't got no common sense. He ain't got no half sense. He ain't got quarter sense. He ain't got a third of sense, half a sense. He ain't got no sense. Okay? Okay, his pockets are dry, no change. Okay, bar. My point is, Lil Wayne, just like The Game and Jim Jones and all these other old rappers, and I hate to say it like that, but goddamn it, it's all the old rappers. Y'all don't know how to work social media, bro. It's like when you give your great grandfather a cell phone, and he try to work that, John. You be talking on the phone with him. Where my phone at? Or no, I need something. You be talking on the phone. I'm gonna use this cut water like my phone. You try to FaceTime grandpa. He like, hello, hello. Oh, look who it is. Is that my baby? Oh, is that my baby? Oh, look how much you grown, grandpa. Grandpa, I can only see your forehead. Huh? What? You know my hearing don't really work like that. Honey, how you doing? How you doing? You must be looking good. Look at you. Out here looking great. Out here looking successful. Oh, wow. Like, that's Lil Wayne. That's Jim Jones, and that's The Game.
That's where I go, Wayne. Oh, this is starting to feel like it's a Kendrick thing. And it's starting to feel like, bro, for the last decade, Young Money been moving real young funny. Decade plus. Whether it's Nicki, who we don't even talk about, Drake, Tyga, Wayne, it's just, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on with Wayne's PR team. I don't know what's going, but he's been making moves that haven't made sense to me for a long time. And when I was listening to Carter 6, I've been listening to Wayne for a long time. There is something about Wayne that I've been saying for a long time that just feels like it's missing. Like it feels like the gumbo. You know, like when you taste the soup or you taste, it kind of is.
The ingredients to the gumbo is missing. You're just boiling water. Screw. The hell you talking about? You out here trying to make gumbo. You got the water in the pot. You ain't got no ingredients in there. What the hell you trying to make? Hopes and dreams? Nigga.
It's the same, just something missing. What has been missing from Wayne? To me, lyrically, he is damn near technically better at times. But then why is he dropping like things like Carter 6? Why did he drop his arguably worst body of music? If not his worst body of music, were some of the worst songs I think he's ever recorded. And I've listened to damn near every Wayne song, Live. I don't think there's a worse Lil Wayne song than Peanuts to an Elephant. I'm gonna keep it gangster. There's a few of them. That Island Holidays. There's a few of them. So it's weird that he did this, and it's the same thing where it was with the Super Bowl, where that wasn't the first time the Super Bowl was in New Orleans. That wasn't the first time Wayne didn't perform at the Super Bowl in New Orleans. Why does it seem like you waited for Kendrick to get it to do it? You already knew you weren't nominated for Grammys. Why did you wait for Kendrick to sweep to get it? Tell me to say this and call yourself Bill Belichick. Lil Wayne's confidence has been missing for a long time. And it made me remember that one of Lil Wayne's best qualities was his confidence. Confidence, got the heart of the biggest lion. Confidence, like, come on, pull out my ear right. There was a thing about Wayne.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If you go back and actually listen to what Lil Wayne was rapping, not even half the time, majority of the time, this nigga out here rhyming words like he knows how to play dominoes. Oh yeah, you just gotta match the tiles. Like that's Lil Wayne right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, for all the real dominoes players out there, it's not matching tiles. You're reading cards in everybody else's hand. My point is, no. Like, what?
Where his music sounded better because of how confident and how much he believed in his music. Lil Wayne can't sing a lick. Do you know why Duffel Bag Boys hits the way it hits? The confidence. If I don't do nothing.
No. Duffel Bag Boy was a hit because having Wayne on the hook was perfect. Duffel Bag Boy was one of my favorite songs growing up. All right, back when 2 Chainz was Titty Boy. Oh my, Nah, that brought up a memory. Because I remember sitting in front of the TV downstairs watching BET 106 in Park. And I remember when I first heard Duffel Bag Boy on there, I just like, oh, this song is tough. Oh, this song is good. Nah, don't do that. Talk about confidence. Because he was the right person for the job. That's why the song worked. Don't do that.
He believed in his music. Lil Wayne can't sing a lick. Yo. Do you know why Duffel Bag Boys hits the way it hits?
I talk
the
shit
confidence.
Facts.
If I don't do nothing, I'ma bow. I'm counting all day like the clock on the wall. And now that that's been stripped, the punches and the lines and the technical ability are great. It's like what I say about Eminem.
And then when you watch the music video to Duffel Bag Boy, DJ Khaled. Brown paper bag. Like, oh, shit. Dog, that shit was perfect.
Where it's like the pen is great, but there's something in the soul that's missing. And people got to realize that that part really makes those punches, them lyrics hit way harder. But I low-key don't blame Wayne. I think Wayne needs somebody to talk to. I think he needs real friends. Maybe he needs therapy. But I sit back and think and I go, when was the moment that I felt like Wayne started not feeling exactly like Wayne? Like, when did I feel like that ingredients of the gumbo started missing? And I kind of went back, and I feel like it was around him and Birdman's falling out. People said when Wayne got out of jail, he wasn't the same. That's not true. Wayne's fresh out of jail run was crazy. That feature was crazy. It wasn't that. And I don't blame him, because somebody that you looked at as your father figure, somebody who took care of you for all these years, somebody who you probably see more than your own family, you kiss this man in the mouth. That's a different connection. That person, feeling like that person might have betrayed you.
So you mean to tell me Lil Wayne has not been Lil Wayne because he got daddy issues? Lil Wayne needs a therapist, bro.
Robbed you, try to replace you with somebody else, and maybe has something to do with your, like, attempting on your life, that would break anybody. So like I said, this isn't a video to just dunk on Wayne. This isn't a video to be like, this is a video as a Wayne fan, Young Tune, Gorilla Monsoon fan, an OG Wayne fan saying, my G, I used to love when you were in your own world and it felt like you just came down to bless us with some.
He needs to listen to Father Time and sick. Yo, Stephanie, you are evil for that, but you're right though. Father Time on listen, damn, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers really might be the therapy album everybody in the culture needs. God damn. Bro, first time listening to Father Time, like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, if you got little issues, it might mess you up a little bit. Cause you gonna sit there like, damn, it's like you don't even need a therapist. You just listen to the music and just, you just start to think and start diagnosing yourself, talking about maybe I was wrong. Damn.
Some raps. It felt like when you weren't, you're chasing now. It feels like before you weren't chasing these performances, these awards. I feel like you were just rapping, killing the game, and then they were coming to you. And there was even a feeling where when you got some of the things, and I know like when you got the Grammy, you went up there and did that thing, there's a feeling where you're just like, yeah, nigga, I'm Wayne. So, let's get back. It felt like your most important thing was the booth. Now it feels like something has changed. And as a Wayne fan, bro, I'm going to be here for every Wayne project, every Wayne verse, every da-da-da-da. But I just wish you would go back to that. And maybe you can't. Maybe there's something needs to happen for you to get that back. But that light in your eye has gone. And I feel it. I see it. I feel it with these things, man. You never used to feel like you cared this much about this kind of stuff. But Wayne, yeah, they're probably going to be cooking you for today. You're probably going to get cooked. Whoever's around you got to start telling this. The woe is me bag don't look good on Wayne. It don't look good on Wayne. I swear it don't look good on Wayne. Don't kill me quick. The best rapper alive. Look, I'm gonna put y'all on Supras. The matter of fact, I'm skateboarding now. I don't care. The person who was so confident it couldn't play a guitar learned how to play a guitar after making a rock album. I miss that. I miss it because even when he missed with that confidence, it felt different. Now it just feels like, just go ahead and diss Kendrick. Go ahead and openly. And if you don't have a problem with Kendrick, which I'm starting to feel like there's something with that. And maybe it makes sense. You can't keep doing this kind of stuff because people are going to keep calling it out. Wayne, I still rock with you forever. Let me not say forever. There are certain things you could do that will stop, but as of now, you the one. So please, brother, it's Kendrick's time. Please stop using these moments to shade him. Because when history tell these moments, bro, they're going to bring you up as a hater. And I don't want that for you. It's not a good look for you. I love this so let me talk mines. You see the drop, because getting money is what we on. Right? Chop. You know how confident you got to be to get to run this town?
All right, bro, enough. Like, all right, man. That's not too much. Not too much. Breathe a little bit, brother. You're glazing. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I feel like we weren't supposed to be around for this album. I ain't going to lie to you. How's it that in a time where there were so many terrible albums that we accepted, we were graced with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers from Kendrick? Y'all remember when he first came out with the Heart Part 5? Y'all remember? The Heart Part 5. Homie's gonna F your baby mama when you hit the yard. That's culture. The streets got me. Y'all can miss me. I want to represent for. Yeah, okay. I'll never forget the Heart Part 5. I never. Now Heart Part 4, we knew what time it was. Okay, and then 2024. Whoa, wait. The Heart Part 4, 2024. Am I going too far? Should I come back? I'm gonna come back. Nah, that album was perfect. That album's perfect. It's just planet Earth needs to evolve so they can understand that album. Let's just end with that so we don't need to talk about it anymore because we still talking about Wayne right here. Mirror's probably your favorite track. My favorite track is Die Hard, period. We'll blast on the chorus. Oh, my God. Y'all gonna make me listen to this damn album, I swear to God. You know how many times I listen to that album from top to bottom? Oh, Jesus. God damn. But when it comes to Wayne, man, you need to stop crying, bro. You're making yourself look silly. You're ruining your legacy acting like this. Same thing with Game and Jim Jones, even though they ain't got much of a legacy, but y'all ruining your legacy acting and moving like this. You know, especially Wayne, because he's not getting no bag out of this. At least for the Game and Jim Jones, they were trying to get some sort of money out of it. Wayne, you're not getting no money out of it moving and acting like this. There is zero money in this. Nothing. Zero. So why are you wasting energy, time? Like, don't do that, bro. You look dumb. You look dumb. Stupid. Idiota. Like, bro, stop it. Get some help. Like literally get some help. Like, put the cup down, because I know you still drinking low-key. And when I'm talking about alcohol, okay? Put the cup down, all right? Stop putting the Sprite in the styrofoam with that. But you need to talk to somebody, bro. You need to talk to somebody. Don't go talk to Nicki Minaj. We're not going to get you back. Don't go talking to Aubrey. Go turn to a bit. Just talk to somebody, bro. Go call Denzel or something. Damn. The heck? Call somebody. Like, literally anybody. That's just, call one of your elders. Call Obama. Damn. Out here looking dumb. Crying on Twitter. Man, you can't have dreads like that and you want to go cry on Twitter like that. Man, that's crazy to me. Like, out here got your dreads on the top of your head looking like a pile of twigs. That's blasphemy. Anyway, enough of Wayne, bro. Enough of Wayne. I'm sick of this. Call Tyrone is crazy. Call Tyrone is absolutely crazy. He got Skip is crazy. Skip Bayless ain't gonna save him. Even Skip be stressed. Wayne, call somebody, bro. That's all I gotta call somebody, dude. Oh my God, this guy's not a real person, bro. I swear to you, this guy's not a real person. Ridiculous. All right, we got Jay Nolan. Now, the issue is that he got a long ass video. This video strong as hell, but we gonna watch it though. Let's go ahead and dive into the next one, because Lil Wayne is not the only hater out there. Lil Wayne is not the only hater out there. Apparently, it's academics and Isaac Hayes III. Bro, what are you doing? Bro, just focus on fan base, bro. Focus on your social media. Why are you hating on Kendrick? I gotta hear this. So you know how we start this, right? We're gonna go straight into this. Let's make it happen. Yo, you, right here in the small box, Welcome back to Flex Mob Reactions, only on the Flex Mob Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all just hate for no reason, man. I thought Toby was the worst one. I guess not. Of course, academics was gonna open his big rat mouth. Okay, imagine you're known as the rat in hip hop. You known as Jerry the Mouse, and you rat on yourself. I will never forget that day. I'll tell you that. Whew, Mr. Payola. Like, what? But we gonna dive in. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. All right? We're building something over here. Don't forget that. But we got to get through these reactions so we can actually do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and lock in and get started with this one right here. Shall we? Let's go.
Beautiful people, it's the Kid Jay Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this evening. In this video, Boy, we got to get into some bullshit. Some bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. Bullshit.
Let's go.
Okay. As Kendrick Lamar becomes the most celebrated rap artist at the Grammys of all time, surpassing Jay-Z. Of course, Jay was in the lead at 25. Kendrick is now at 27.
Perfect. I like that.
Apparently, we've got some people out here that are just not happy for him. They're just not happy for the excellence that he's been putting forth and the rewards that he's been receiving. So now we got people that are trying to disqualify the Grammy achievements because they feel like it's a game of favoritism. Okay? We got Lil Wayne, who came out and threw out a backhanded congratulations to everybody who was nominated and received an award at the show. But then he proceeded to throw himself in the pot and say, well, I was excluded as usual.
Dummy.
Lil Wayne, you don't get that bitch ass shit out of here, sir. Ain't you from goddamn 17th Ward, ning? Ain't you from Holly Grove, ning? Huh? Don't you rap about being the roughest, toughest dun-dada out this motherfucker on every song? And you out here booty hurt? Cause you ain't get included in no
It's bussy hurt.
fucking Grammys in 2026. Boy, get your ass out of here. And I say that as a fan, nigga. We got the DJ that don't spin out here trying to spin narratives, calling it the Kendrick Awards, which I wouldn't expect no less from this motherfucker because that nigga eat more Drake dick than the girls that be backstage at his shows. But goddamn, at some point, you gotta come up for air, don't you?
Damn. Damn.
Sorry, motherfuckers. Then you got Isaac Hayes the third. The third generation.
Damn.
This nigga coming out here calling it the LA Awards. He don't want to be as specific. He don't want to put a name on it. He just gonna say it's the LA Awards. This motherfucker been trying to get niggas to sign up on fan base for damn near a decade. Don't nobody want to get on that motherfucker.
Yo, I'm sick. I'm sick, man. What the hell, bro? He been trying to get people to sign up on fan base for a decade. It's insane work.
Fucking app. And I say that as a nigga that signed up on that bitch 5 years ago.
Hey, I'm signed up on there too. The Flexion My Network. Tap in.
Got the fuck out of there. What is wrong with you niggas, man? What y'all got going on? Then he want to try to come do some cleanup after he done got his ass thrashed on social media. Now, nigga, don't clean shit up. You should have cleaned it up before you hit sin the first time, nigga. God damn, it got to be one from Atlanta, don't it?
Oh my God.
Nigga always talking about come to fan base. Nigga want to shit on Tubi, come to fan base. Want to shit on IG, come to fan base. Want to shit on Twitter where your ass sitting on there every day, come to fan base. You still ain't built a motherfucking fan base over there. Nigga, what are you talking about? You done got how many millions invested into that motherfucking app and that shit still barely functional.
Oh my God.
Y'all niggas got me on one today, but let's start with Wayne. Lil Wayne says, congrats to the nominees and winners. Wasn't included, as usual. I gotta work harder, as usual. One time for my slime, Bill Belly, as in Bill Belichick, because for whatever reason, he was not included as a first ballot Hall of Famer as a coach, which I do think is a sham because he's one of the most accomplished NFL coaches of all fucking time. That's weird. However, Lil Wayne, you and Bill Belichick are not breathing the same air. No, sir. When was your last chip? Carter 6 would not count. You could look across YouTube for the live reactions from anybody you choose to watch, whether they were leaning toward.
Hey, hold on. Y'all remember my reaction, though? Y'all remember when we went through the album? Y'all saw my reaction? Yo, I don't care what nobody says. Yo, we had some of the funniest reactions, right? I swear to you. I just never uploaded the songs as individual videos. I just did one straight reaction. I like, you know what? Let's just get it out of the way because there's just too many songs to upload from this, man. This is ridiculous.
Wayne or not, the reaction to the Carter 6 was not good. All right? There was some decent rapping on there. The best rapping you did on the album was over an AI sample, which niggas was like, what the fuck is going on with that?
Oh, my God.
And then you had the Peanuts to an Elephant. What the fuck was that? Hold on, y'all. We got some shit for that. What the fuck was that? Wayne, you gotta click. You gotta ISO, nigga.
Bro, the Peanuts to an Elephant song literally sounded like the old Inspector Gadget theme song. Do 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 do, Inspector Gadget. Do 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 do.
You mad at what? Mad at who? Be mad at yourself. The album was not good. But on top of the album not being good, because that's only one piece, that's opinion. There's going to be some people that disagree with me on that, right? But sir, be mad at yourself, be mad at your team, be mad at your so-called managing ass engineer. You know, the one who came out and tried to shit on Kendrick when you didn't get chosen for the Super Bowl. That nigga. Word on the street got said, you ain't even submit for the motherfucking Grammys. Let's pull up the page. These were the hip-hop submissions for the 2026 Grammys. You had Offset, who submitted Kiari for Best Rap Album, while Bodies featuring Jid was up for Best Rap Song, Best Rap Performance, and Best Rap Collaboration. Kendrick Lamar went all out with GNX Album of the Year, Best Rap Album, Best Engineered Album, Non-Classical. Luther with SZA, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Melodic Rap Performance, Best Music Video, 30 for 30 with SZA, Best Pop Duo Group Performance, TVR featuring Lefty Gunplay, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, Chains and Whip.
And that's a heavy category. Can we talk about that? That's not a light category at all. Every category Kendrick Lamar was in, every category was heavy. Every category was stacked. And he still came out with 5. Shout out to Clips.
With Clips, Best Rap Performance, Good Credit with Playboy Cardi, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and Backdoor with Playboy Cardi, Best Melodic Rap Performance. Other notable rap submissions include Big X The Plug, nominated for Best New Artist and Best Rap Album for Take Care, Playboy Cardi for Music, and King Carson with More Chaos. Best New Artist. Jid joins The Fray with God Does Like Ugly, Best Rap Album category. Party Next Door and Drake submitted Some Sexy Songs for Nobody, Album of the Year, Best Progressive R&B Album, Somebody Loves Me. Let's see if I can find a more updated list, because I think some people were missing. Let's scroll through this complex list for Best Rap Album. You got Music, Playboy Cardi. Let God Sort Them Out, Clips. Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator. These are the submissions, not the nominations, by the way. Everybody that wanted to be a part of the Grammys had to submit. GNX, Kendrick Lamar. Take Care, Big X The Plug. God Does Like Ugly, Jid. Kiari, Offset. Jack Boys 2, even fucking Travis Scott submitted his bullshit.
Damn.
More Chaos, I think that's Ken Carson, never heard him a day in my life.
He cool.
Even fucking Kanye submitted Donda 2 for Best Rap Album, and he knew he wasn't gonna get a Grammy or a gram of attention. But at least he fucking tried. Now, how the hell you gonna be mad that you didn't get recognized or win in some shit that you ain't even show up for? What the hell? That's like that's like watching a spelling bee happen at your motherfucking school. And a nigga you don't like got up there and won. And you like, man, I'm so much smarter. I know how to spell way more words than that nigga, man.
Then why didn't you compete, nigga?
Why the fuck wasn't I up there? And a simple person comes and says, well, did you sign up? No. Well, why did you think you would be up there? I spell better than these niggas. You should have signed up. Now get your ass out of here. Sign up again next year, nigga. Try again, motherfucker. What are you talking about? And it's so crazy because I didn't even know that Wayne didn't sign up. You know what I mean? I thought, okay, maybe he submitted. I definitely didn't remember talking about it because I definitely went through the submissions for the Grammys this year in all categories when they came out. I did another show talking about the nominations for the year. Didn't see Lil Wayne name pop up not once. Now this nigga mad because he didn't submit. Sir, talk to your team. Talk to your managing ass engineer. Talk to Republic. Talk to whoever you got investing in Young Money because you don't really run the fucking label no more. Any and everybody who has an advisory role in your career, you should be cussing them niggas out, not coming on Twitter. And I'm super disappointed because your ass ain't even deleted this stupid ass tweet yet. It's still up for fucking online consumption when you didn't even do the work, the simple work of having somebody send the bitch in for their consideration. I know your dreads ain't too tight, but are they too loose? Come on, man. I say this with love. Tighten the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? Young Carter, go harder, go further, go farther. Is that not why we came? And if not, then why bother, nigga? That's a bar from Jay-Z on your shit. Get it together. Let's move along with the show. Next up, we got the DJ that don't spin.
Oh boy, here we go.
The Kendrick Awards, so he likes to call it.
Oh, here we go.
The Grammys to me is devalued. I just don't see. It's the Kendrick Lamar Award show now.
Come on.
It's the Kendrick Lamar Award show. Just give him every award. And it's not about him winning. It's that we're not seeing not only peers, but seeing the people that we believe are competitors. So essentially, it's this woke award show that's just meant to reward.
This big friggin' built like a Buick head ass Nick. Let me tell you something, you big dummy. Your great is not great. Come to find out, his whole career might be a lie. And you assisted with that. We watched that video. Let's get that out the way. Out here making yourself look like a damn fool, twisting and turning all these narratives around. You control nothing, bro. You control nothing. You try to run this, and you look what you did. Ran it to the ground. You done ruined your great. Academics, you did that. You ruined your great. Mr. Payola himself, you. It's ridiculous. To call the Grammys the woke awards? There's nothing woke. They gave the Clips a Grammy. How is that woke? Them niggas used to sell. We're not going to say what they used to sell because all we can say is that they were businessmen back in the day. Okay? They were businessmen. They knew how to move product. They knew what it takes to grow their empire, and they did it successfully. Okay? They gave them niggas a Grammy. And you want to talk about the woke awards. If it was the woke awards, you would never even see Jid there. You wouldn't even see the Clips there. Heck, they wouldn't even let Chris Brown through the front door, and you want to talk about the woke awards? Yeah, Chris Brown was there out here trying to look like a detective with his son. They wouldn't even let him through the front door. Talking about woke awards, man. Shut up.
Or then keep patting Kung Fu Kenny on the back.
To hear a nigga, to hear us, I know, I mean, he's been accepted as black for many years. To hear a so-called black nigga come out and use woke as a disparaging term, it just fucking curdles my blood. I ain't gonna lie. It really does something to me mentally. Not just him, but just people in general, because you know, you got no business being on this street, sir. You got no business coming down this block. You really should be getting your ass whooped every time you set foot around this motherfucking avenue. What the hell are you doing here? woke award show, sir. Go cover Tom McDonald.
I'm dead.
Go see if Ben Shapiro and the motherfuckers feel like putting out more music. If you're so anti-woke, get the fuck out of hip-hop. You talk about hip-hop supposedly, but the hip and hop is supposed to be about intelligence. It's supposed to be about awareness. It's supposed to be about having some level of knowledge about your environment, where you come from, your story, your culture. So if you are so anti-woke, then get your stupid ass up out of here. Why are you over here meddling with these people? You keep coming around here acting like Debo need to get your motherfucking bike back. Take your ass home.
These are empty awards, chat. Now, granted, it has a long storied history. People are not going to diminish it. They're going to say,
bro, Raven, Academic should have been canceled when he was talking crazy to that kid. He should have been out of here. Bro, y'all don't realize, hold on. Didn't they, the Epstein files, some of the files have been shown to the internet, no? Some of the vile and disgusting things that they've been doing to them kids, talking about, we gonna lead the kids upstairs. Like, bro, Academics is talking crazy to this kid. Aiden Ross is right there in the chat. Wasn't Black Boy Max there too? I know he didn't say much, but you were present. Okay? You had Academics and Aiden Ross talking crazy to a 15-year-old kid somewhere where? What was it, in the Philippines or Indonesia? The hell? Why wasn't he canceled then? Dog, now I gotta watch a video on the Epstein file. I just been hearing some things just based on what I see on Instagram. But, bro, the Epstein files are right there. What Academic said is right there. Bro, he's supposed to be out of here. Shut his internet off. Turn his TV off. What the heck?
Well, hey, listen, Jay-Z has all the Grammys and Kendrick just passed him. So we gotta give credit where it's due. But things do become antiquated.
Tired of these niggas, man.
Award show.
Stephanie, I know you lying. Academics did not do that. Did he actually? Was that when he was beefing with Rory?
Those died. If there is no more MTV Awards, there is no more Source Awards, there's no more VH1 Awards. These things have gone away.
And guess what, nigga? If it was still a Source Awards, guess who would still be dominating that motherfucker? If the there's still a BET Awards, nigga. The Hip Hop Awards and the Soul Train Awards got canceled, which they shouldn't have canceled Soul Train. R&B and Soul needs their dedicated shit because they don't get no love nowhere else. But anyway, BET Awards, guess who's gonna clean up? If they had a Hip Hop Awards, that nigga was gonna walk away with 10 of them bitches off fucking GNX. Are you crazy? So anywhere you go, you would have said this same shit about it being empty awards. Clown.
But okay, before he continues with the video, I had the conversation yesterday about what the awards mean, right? And how much an award weighs. A lot of these award shows are out of here is not because of Kendrick. This is Academics trying to flip a narrative and make it work in his favor. That's what he's doing. His audience is kids. His audience is individuals that are stubborn and don't like to listen. That's Academics' audience. So he has thousands of people listening to him, knowing that he's flipping narratives to make it work in his favor. And then those same people are going to hear that. And that's what we have on Twitter. That's what we have on Instagram. That's what we have even on Facebook of all places. You're creating all these like little virus cells and they're spreading like wildfire all over the social media. These award shows got out of here because of the lack of talent. Every rapper just gave up on artistry and said, I'm just trying to make a bag. Let's do what these people like. Let's make music for what they like to do. Go to a club, turn up and get lit. You can't give out awards for songs like that. It's not because of Kendrick. Kendrick is keeping it alive, dummy. That's what Kendrick's doing. Y'all don't realize it because your bussy hurt. I'm going to keep saying it. Your bussy is in pain. Is it? Okay? Where are all the other artists prior? Now we got the artists, but those award shows are gone. The award shows that were around for all them times, they needed those kind of artists. They needed a Leon Thomas. They needed a Jid. They needed a Chance the Rapper. They needed the Clips. They needed all those different individuals. Throw Freddie Gibbs in there. They need that. Those award shows will remain in power and remain like on air as long as there's talent, and talent disappeared. That's why the value in the hip hop awards and even the BET awards went down. It's because the talent disappeared. You think I want to go to the BET awards or watch the BET awards and see friggin' Young Thug up there with his friggin' pregnant stomach talking about he gonna rap some of his greatest hits? Are you kidding me right now? No. Damn, bro. It's ridiculous. He leaked Lil Baby #2. Man, this no bitch.
And if it wasn't for the lack of the ratings that they didn't pull, because over time people got disinterested and also the artists stopped showing up, it became for the politics they played, the favoritism they showed, and the fact that at a certain point they stopped representing the actual conversation being had.
Now, if Drake would have swept all categories, that nigga would have been doing tricks on it. That nigga would have been playing goddamn Sexy Red
being had.
Now, if Drake would have swept all categories, that nigga would have been doing tricks on it. That nigga would have been playing goddamn Sexy Red, Take Me to Pound Town. Shut your ass up.
What am I trying to say, chat? I'm not upset at Kendrick Lamar winning, and I want no one to take that as the thing.
Academics, they will take it like that because that's all you've been saying this whole time.
I'm saying that I'm looking in these categories and he's not competing with the people that we would think is his peers, and that's the problem.
Who that is?
And even if we don't think is his peers, when we...
All right, nigga. Let's take it to JT Money terms. Who that trying to come in with my crew? Who the fuck is the competitors, nigga? You don't listen to clips. I do. Hip hop.
Thank God I remember that song. Let me just say that. Yo, shout out Quickie for reminding me what that song name was because I was racking my brain for decades. I'm so thankful I remember that song.
Fuck is the competitors, nigga? You don't listen to clips. I do. Hip hop does. A lot of people felt like they wanted to see the clips take rap album of the year. You didn't want to see that. You want to see Playboy Cardi get it. Playboy Cardi is not a Grammy artist. He's not exemplary of excellence in the rap category. It's just what it is. He makes cool tunes for niggas that like to get fucked up and enjoy their day. There's nothing excellent about that. Nothing exemplary about that.
Hold on, just imagine trying to find the lyrics to that song, knowing that, yo, like, you try to type in Google, and Google's like, Nick, are you good? Bro, that was me for like 2 decades, because I couldn't figure it out, and I was so mad. I'm like, what's the song name? Damn, like,
right?
Oh my God.
Who the hell do you want to see in that category? What niggas are you listening to? You want to see what? Lil Durk? Lil Baby? You don't fuck with Lil Baby? Who you want to see? 21 Savage? What happened to the streams? His shit didn't even fall in a timely fashion. He will be up for submission later this year.
Look at any cultural outlet from last year in that period that they call the Grammy. All right, let's go to, all right, let's think about this, right? So Grammy Rap Album of the Year. Let's look at the nominees. This is the nominees right here, chat. This is the nominees, right? And we're going to get to Bad Bunny in a bit. But everybody, lock in. Thank you guys for joining us here, everybody. Oh, we didn't launch on King Academics yet? Hold on, give me 1 second. Apologies. Oh, we did.
Man, get your ass on with this shit.
After the stream, you'll be able to give her that that rock solid. Don't you worry. Yes. Okay.
Still looking for
and
yours, ain't you?
Take this based on what they think my biases are, and they're gonna say, "Well, academics, you're just mad at Kendrick Lamar."
Nah, Quickie, I did the same, bro.
That's not what I'm mad at. I actually don't really have that much of a problem with Kendrick winning, but I don't think Kendrick is competing with the people that should be competing with.
Are you kidding
Respectfully.
me?
Like who?
Okay?
He's competing with exactly who he should be competing with. What are you talking about?
That should be competing with. Respectfully.
Like,
bro, here alone, melodic rap. Luther, proud of me wholeheartedly. We Maj. Somebody love. Well, that was never going. Whoa, wait. Let's backtrack a little bit.
Don't really have that much of a problem with Kendrick winning. But I don't think Kendrick is competing with the people that should be competing with. Respectfully.
Kendrick is not competing with the people he should be competing with. But who's this? Isn't this the competition right here, academics? Isn't the competition right here? So Kendrick isn't competing with who he should be competing with. That means what you're saying at that point, that Drake is not in Kendrick Lamar's like competition. It's not in like competitive range no more. Is that what you're saying? Yo, academics, your best friend, the man that you like to do tricks on, is right there with Somebody Loves Me. That's your great. That's your top or bottom. My point is, Drake's right there in the category with Kendrick. Who should Kendrick be competing with? I ain't gonna lie, that was a good catch. Good thing I zoomed in on that one.
Like who?
Okay? It's a lot of woke songs on here, but
woke songs?
Like who?
Where?
Okay? It's a lot.
Where? TV Off is not woke. That was inspired by Dragon Ball Z. You got Glorilla, Sexy Red, Lil Wayne on Tyler the Creator's track. Was it Sticky? Are you kidding me right now?
A lot of woke songs on here, but
you got TGIF. We know who made TGIF. That's Glorilla right there. Sticky is not woke. TGIF is not woke. What are you This nigga just speaking some bullshit. What are you talking about?
I want to even point this out. And I'm not going to personalize this and call out any rapper, because everybody deserves whatever they're awarded. And I know these guys put in a lot of work, and we live in an industry, it's really tough.
Don't say a word, brother.
But I do want to point this out. If you
still ain't pointed out who the actual competition would be in your eyes from your perspective. You sitting here buying time with empty calories, but you still ain't said who deserved to be in the category rather than those.
Nah, you got him with the empty calories. Nah, you got him with that, bro. You got him with that. You got with the empty calories. You got him. That's headshot.
That are there. It's the type of shit we got to deal with.
You go to any rap outlet, and we're talking about culture rap outlet. We're not talking about like Anthony Bichtano, who this guy's like a cuck, right? Like this guy's like a cuck. Like he's really not in the culture. He's like this guy. He really likes rock and roll. He's just like this reviewer who, like, for whatever, he's like Pitchfork.
This nigga has no answers, okay? He gonna shit on Anthony Fantano when he could be talking about and elevating the art.
Academics doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just here to talk shit. He has Grammys as a hashtag. He's getting the clicks and views. All these people in the category for the rap album are exactly who Kendrick Lamar should be in competition with. Okay? Every single person. Shoot. If they were to put in Chance the Rapper in this category, still in competition with Kendrick. Bro, what Academics is doing is discrediting the creativity that we've gotten from the rappers in 2025. You're discrediting it. You're disrespecting. You're stepping on the quality albums that we've gotten because you don't want to see that as a narrative. You don't want to see hip hop to be going back to that again. You don't want that because when hip hop goes back to what it is, it goes back to what it always was, you start to lose views. That's why you're making sure to come out here and say Kendrick Lamar is not in competition, or none of these people should be in competition with Kendrick Lamar. That's why you saying that. Because as soon as hip hop changes, as soon as hip hop shifts, as soon as hip hop evolves, your page starts to die. That's why you talking like that's exactly why you talking like that. You're trying to keep the viewership. You're trying to keep the likes, the comments. You're trying to maintain and stay on the algorithm by saying things like that and making your audience believe that. That's why. That's exactly why he's talking like that. Because when, like what I pointed out, he's not making any sense at all. Bro, Academics is holding us back from completing the shift. That's what he's doing. Academics doesn't want to see hip-hop evolve. Because that means all that he's built is going to disappear.
Artists that he felt were more deserving to be in the category. Newsflash, Destroy Lonely was not going to be in the category. No shots.
Hell
okay?
no, Stephanie. Hell
Whoever them young niggas, Lil Tyler, is not getting in the category. All right? It is what it is. And you're not going to convince me you really be listening to them niggas either. Mm-mm. Real shit. So we'll get off of him. Just wanted to show people the level of hatred that is being disseminated after Kendrick took his victories and disparaging the other people in the category. I don't see how you could shit on the Clips. I don't see how you could shit on Glorilla. I don't see how you could shit on Jid. I don't see how you could shit on Tyler, the Creator. These are four very relevant artist projects for very different reasons. They represent a multitude of different demographics within the hip-hop space. Mm-hmm. I feel like we were very well represented in the hip-hop categories this year. But
remember, GNX won not only because of the music was good, but also the music was connected to the people. Out of all the albums that was there, GNX connected with the people the most because of the times we're in. Right? Remember that. That's my own conclusion. That's what I believe in. That's what I think is exactly why he got the votes. But GNX connects with the people of California. That's why that shit won. That means GNX pretty much, it's like the music, it was more than music, and it started to embody the people. And it wasn't just a sound. That just sounds to me that the music evolved. The music needs to mean something now. For your music to work, it got to connect with people, not just be bars. How well can you be creative to the point where it can be lived through people? In other words, what region you from? How well can you represent your region?
Of course, a Drakeologist ain't never gonna be satisfied.
What's good, Allison?
Speaking of Drakeology, we got another one coming with Isaac Hayes III, because that nigga been bitching and moaning ever since Kendrick knocked the fuck out of Drake. thinking niggas don't see it. So before we even get to his video, this nigga put a whole dissertation out via a tweet. He says the Grammy Awards are the LA Awards when it comes to hip hop and R&B, and here is why. There are about 15,000 Recording Academy voting members, and the Academy itself says the Los Angeles chapter is its oldest and largest chapter. So if one city has the biggest chapter, that city has a built-in advantage in genres that are still deeply regional in sound, culture, and community. Hip-hop and R&B are not the same everywhere. Atlanta does not sound like Los Angeles. New York does not sound like Miami. Texas does not sound like Chicago. What world are you fucking living in? This is not the 70s, nigga. The sound of Motown is not out this bitch. What are you talking about? You could put 5 R&B artists side by side, song for song. You're not even gonna question where the fuck they from because they're gonna sound damn near the same any goddamn way. What are you talking about? And when the biggest voting footprint sits in one market, it is not hard to see why the same markets keep getting rewarded. Even artists who are not originally from Los Angeles but relocate there gain an unfair advantage in hip-hop and R&B.
You lost me there. You lost me there.
I don't know, maybe because every label is housed there. What are you talking about, nigga? Oh, dude.
Los Angeles is a very large hub for music, which makes it one of the biggest competitive spaces out there, period. For you to sit there and say that, you lost me. And I was following along. You know what? I was giving it the time. I was giving it the respect, but you lost me right there. I'm done. I'm done with you.
Do some shit. Living in LA increases proximity to voters, industry events, listening sessions, and informal influence that shapes taste and perception long before ballots are cast. That proximity matters in a peer voting system, especially when one city holds the largest share of the electorate. So here's the fix. Cap voting by city for hip-hop and R&B. Oh, wow. So hip-hop and R&B, the only categories that need to have a voting cap. We got pop, we got K-pop, we got motherfucking country.
So here's the reason why that first sentence right there pisses me off, or the second one, whatever. I'm going to read it again, but cap voting by city for hip-hop and R&B. Why you want to put a limit on R&B? Why do you want to put a limit on hip-hop? That's my question. Imagine you want to put a limit on these genres, but you want these other genres to breathe. You want these other genres to be better, basically. Because if you're going to put a cap on our genres, then you're giving these other genres space to surpass this. Leave it alone. Let me start there first, because we're going to move on to K-pop now, because K-pop had its moment at the Grammys with Bruno Mars and whatever that girl's name is. But because the two of them have such a hit track, and it's very Americanized, you won't see the K-pop in it. But funny enough, you got a K-pop star right there on the Grammy stage. K-pop is making its way into America, where hip-hop and R&B is from. And you want to put a cap on it, which is going to let K-pop surpass it, if we go with your idea. Don't cap the voters. Don't cap the voters, because it's going to make things more difficult. To be honest, there should be more voters. I say put in more voters. I feel like that'll make things easier and make things more clear, to be honest. Hip-hop is in a weakened state because of what the people behind the scenes that only know numbers are doing. So it's gotten weaker over the years. because of the wrong influences that is creating the narrative out there. And then along comes this genre from over here. Literally stomping over everything. K-pop is dominating everywhere. If you go through YouTube, every time there's another K-pop star, viewership is up. Everything is up. It's like literally anytime you see a K-pop star drop a music video, their numbers literally look like old YouTube. The way their numbers used to skyrocket. Skyrocket quicker than anybody else. That's what K-pop is doing right now. And you okay, do what you want. Say what you want, bro. I'm not here for it. I wholeheartedly disagree with your dumb ass.
We got goddamn best artwork, best duet. You know what I'm saying? But we the only ones that need a cap. Boy, cut the cap. Put a cap on your shit too, which is, you know what I mean? Put a maximum number of voters per city, like 2,000 in Los Angeles, 2,000 in New York, 2,000 in Atlanta, 2,000 in Miami, 2,000 in Texas, and so on. Keep the voting peer-based. Just make it geographically fair, he says. Because if the Academy wants the Grammy to mean best in the country, then the process has to reflect the country, not just the biggest chapter in one room.
Acknowledge that.
Or in the room, excuse me. If that does not change, then for hip hop and R&B, these awards stop meaning what they claim to mean. Now let's hear what he had to say out his own fucking mouth.
So it is Monday, January 5th, and I
really don't want to listen to this crooked mouth mother, but we gonna do it.
Just got finished voting for this year's Grammy Awards, and I have some predictions that I want to make and some problems that I see with the Recording Academy and the Grammys. In the hip hop and R&B category, I don't know enough about pop and country to know if these issues exist, but when it comes to hip hop and R&B, the Grammy Awards are not really the Grammy Awards, they're really the LA Awards. LA has the largest voting chapter in the nation to vote on the Grammy Awards, and that presents two problems that need to be fixed. One, the majority of candidates that are always nominated or win Grammy Awards happen to live in Los Angeles, California. So even when you think about Jay-Z and Beyonce, a lot of the artists that get nominated or win live in Los Angeles, California. Well, what if you're an artist that's not from LA or you don't live in LA, which are plenty of artists from New York, plenty of artists from Florida, plenty of rap artists from Texas, plenty of rap artists from Atlanta, plenty of rap artists from Philadelphia.
The problem with what you're saying is that every place that you named doesn't have a project at the level of the projects that were chosen to be nominated. That's the problem. The problem is every other place you've named is not putting in enough work on their craft. Every person that has been nominated has been putting in work on their craft, and we're not discrediting some of the nominees or some of the people that submitted. Some of them are good. Let's make that clear. Chance the Rapper, I feel like he deserves to be in one of those categories at least, right? But maybe because there wasn't really like a good enough single or anything like that, maybe that's why. You know, comparing it to the other singles from those artists, maybe that's why he wasn't chosen. I don't know. I don't know how they work over there, but I'm just saying, like, everybody got to step up now. Every artist got to step up. That's it. That's it. Everybody got to step up now. No ifs, ands, or buts no more. Because y'all not putting in enough work. We're talking about the Grammy stage right now. That's what we're talking about right now. This is the upper echelon. Now, is it the end-all, be-all? No. It's not the end-all, be-all, but you got to understand how much that Grammy trophy weighs nowadays. I'm not talking about physical weight. I'm talking about how much that Grammys award means. How much your stock goes up by when you get a Grammy award. Understand? BET award is still important. It's still important. It's not as important as a Grammy right now because BET's a little down. BET needs to build back up to surpass the Grammys once again. With God's grace too, man. Because when BET Awards was the BET Awards, man, that was a beautiful thing. Even the Hip Hop Awards, it was a beautiful thing. But hip hop is crumbling. A lot of these artists are not putting in enough work. We have a small handful of top tier artists. We need more. We need to go back to the idea of the 2000s where there was a multitude of artists and everybody had work. Everybody had a project. Everybody had something that had potential to win. When everybody wanted to win, now everybody want to be friends. Okay.
Or other parts of the country, it's really hard for you to win Grammy Awards. So a couple things that need to happen. One, the Grammy Awards need to move around. They need to be in a different city every year. They need to be in Miami. They need to be in Nashville. They need to be in Atlanta. They need to be in New York. They need to be in LA. They need to move the award show around.
I'm actually not mad at that.
Second,
I'm not mad at that. Treat it like the Super Bowl. Okay. How does that change the voting? Just because they're going to be in a different city. How does the voting change? Because the members are the members. I've been trying to...
I get your point, MTP. I get your point. But I'm just basing on what I'm witnessing right now, you know?
Join the Grammys for 2 years. I've been saying it on my channel. Yo, anybody got some votes? Anybody got a motherfucking reference for your boy? I think all I need is 2 of them bitches. I ain't got one yet. I ain't crying about it. But I'm being honest. So, how will the location of the award show change the members? Because you have to be referred to become a member.
Secondly, when it comes to the hip hop and R&B categories, there needs to be a cap on the number of people that can actually vote for those categories. Right? Meaning, let's say hypothetically, if there are 20,000.
Hey, my fault. I just be thinking like, damn, my fault, man. Shit, like, my fault.
1,000 Grammy voting members, but 6,000 of them are just in the LA chapter alone, then overwhelmingly the people that are voting on the hip hop and R&B categories are going to pick LA artists. I know that you don't think it's biased, but the data shows that it's biased. In fact, the only 2 artists that have won a Grammy Award that are from New York City that didn't live in Los Angeles at the time were Nas and Cardi B. Those are the only 2 rappers that won awards. Everybody else that has won rap Grammys in the past decade have predominantly been from Los Angeles, either from there or live there.
From there and live there are 2 different things, brother. And you know this. Why do you think people move to LA? Because the industry is ran there. Atlanta had an opportunity, and I hate to do this because I'm an Atlanta nigga through and through. I love my town. I love what the fuck we were able to accomplish in the time that we did. For the last 20 years, we've done some really powerful and impactful shit. Unfortunately, the powerful and impactful shit that we did was only on the level
Yo, not the head shape, Stephanie. That's crazy.
Of music. We put out the dominant music. However, we did not build infrastructure. We did not build labels to be housed in the city. All we got in Atlanta are fucking studios and goddamn grass wall restaurants. That's what we got here in Atlanta. Studios, grass wall restaurants, all the OG open mic places shut down during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of venues closed down during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. We have a good ecosystem as it pertains to touring because you could come perform at State Farm. You could perform at Mercedes-Benz. You could perform at Center Stage if you're a smaller artist. You could perform at, there's places for those artists. But we do not have the infrastructure out here. So Def is the only major label that we've had out here, and So Def is so big. You know what I'm saying? Like, he put out an album on Ari Lennox, which I think was awesome for all parties involved. He signed Division. He's trying to rebuild the label, but it's not happening. Grand Hustle closed. KP with Ghetto Vision has gone out of business. You know what I'm saying? He's basically working with the same people he's been working with for the last 25 years. He hasn't really, I think he may have started some shit at one point with Jason Jeter, who used to be with Tip. It didn't go anywhere. So LA is the most concentrated city because that's where the industry is at. That's where the labels are. That's where the managers are. That's where everything happens. So you can't say, oh, you gotta live in LA or you can't win if you don't live in LA. If you got big enough records, you don't gotta live in LA. But you gotta have the records. You gotta be the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Let's not do that. So now when we look at Kanye's Grammys, when we look at Jay-Z's Grammys, when we look at Beyonce's Grammys, when we look at all these different people, you're going to say they won because they live in LA, not because they had the best project of that time period? Give me a break.
Kendrick Lamar, Tyler the Creator, Doechii, Baby Keem, Anderson .Paak, Nipsey.
You disrespectful as hell for putting Doechii out there. Like, yeah, she lives in LA, but come on, man. Come on, man. Ain't she from Tampa? She's rapping about Tampa all through her shit. She's singing about Tampa, the swamp. Come on, man.
See Hustle. There's a ton of them. Just search for yourself. So if there's a cap, let's say 2,000 members per city that can.
And to act like Tyler the Creator is getting nominated and winning for being from LA, when LA for a minute didn't even fuck with him.
This man needs to stick to just building fan base. Build your social media app, all right? Shout out Nunu. But build up your social media app. All right? Don't step into this realm. Cause just like Academics and Lil Wayne, all three of y'all don't even make no sense.
Is especially hilarious.
Vote on hip hop and R&B.
I said milk dud. I'm
or
sick.
per chapter. That would even out the ability for other people from other places to win Grammy Awards. If not, the system is flawed. There has to be a cap on the amount of people that are allowed to vote in each region. Because overwhelmingly, if 33% of the voting members are in Los Angeles, California, and 10% are in Texas or 10% are in New York or Atlanta, you're not going to see artists winning Grammys because it's become very, very regional. So my predictions is that Kendrick and SZA and Doechii are going to win the majority, and probably other artists.
That just means TDE and PG Lang are up. That's it. You got SZA and Doechii, TDE. You got Kendrick, PG Lang. They're winning. You know? That's it.
Artists that reside in LA are going to win the majority of the R&B and hip hop Grammy Awards, leaving artists in other cities like Summer Walker, like Drake, like Meek Mill.
Meek Mill.
Hey, big sis with the Euphoria lyrics. I love it. I love it. And Tiff earlier, she had the whacked out mural lyrics. I love it. I love it.
Awards. And that's
what the hell is Meek Mill supposed to win? That motherfucker wasn't even on an album cycle. What are you talking about?
You mean Friday, not Meek Mill.
What? You know didn't the last Meek Mill album come out in fucking 2022 or some stupid shit? 3, one of them. The last solo Meek Mill album came out October of 2021. He did a collaborative project with Rick Ross in 2023. Meek Mill has been trying to figure out his independence for the last few years. He's been indie, but he's trying to find
Meek Mill is too busy bunny hopping.
Partners. He's trying to find tech investors. Like, he's not dropping music. He'll drop a single or a music video here and there. He'll do a feature, but he's not actually dropping music until he figures out who he wants to partner with moving forward. So why the fuck is his name in the conversation? Now check this post out from Isaac Hayes III, October 29th of last year.
Here we go.
This is when everybody was throwing a fit about no rap songs being in the top 40 for all of one fucking week before Meg Thee Stallion put us right back in there. And Kendrick would have remained there had they not changed the rules. So he says, for the first time in 35 years, there are no rap records in the top 40 of the Billboard Hot 100. This hasn't happened since 1990. I can't help but see a direct connection between the Kendrick and Drake beef and this exact moment in hip hop. Drake alone helped elevate countless artists to #1 records, and his absence in the game this past year is being felt more than ever. So he puts the onus of the entire hip hop movement on Drake collaborating and helping niggas to get #1s from his perspective. I would love to see how many #1s Drake actually achieved for other artists rather than the other way around. No features, no singles, and with Kendrick also quiet since last December, the void is clear. Add to the fact that hip-hop has shifted from collaboration to confrontation, and it's showing in the charts. It's time to end these petty beefs because it's only hurting the culture. Whether people want to admit it or not, the music industry needed Drake because without him, the party just isn't the same. Okay? He says the party just...
Imagine who you related to and you still dumb as shit. Like, what the hell? Are you serious? And I like fan base too, but what's wrong with this dude, bruh? Like, you're literally feeding the exact narrative that the industry needs to convince all these artists out here to continue to make the same music that they make so they can continue as if nothing happened. When that same music that they keep making is not working. It needs to change. And you, with the name that you have, you don't even realize that the music, the sound of music needs to change. You don't even realize that. That's crazy.
This isn't the same literally a year after Kendrick puts out Watch the Party Die. You think that's a coincidence? Now, here's the thing. If Isaac Hayes III wants to be a Drake fan, if the DJ that don't spin wants to be a Drake fan, that is their right. They can be Drake fans as much as they want to. Who gives a fuck? I surely don't. But the thing about it, as Drake fans, y'all don't like to acknowledge anybody else that is popping or is doing things. Y'all act like there is no one else in the game besides Drake.
I'm so glad you said that because I remember I used to say that all the time. When Drake started to decline as an artist, I'm not talking about stream sales, all that garbage. When Drake started to decline as an artist, miraculously, a plethora of artists started to come out at the time. This was around 2021 or 2022, I like to say. But when Drake started to decline, we had so many artists just randomly pop out of nowhere. And a lot of them were from overseas. When Drake started to decline, we got Burna Boy crossover here. And Burna Boy was running around North America 17 different times with his music. Hey, fun fact about me, I love my Afro beats. I love the Afro fusion. I love Amapiano. That's my I love it. Okay, I can never get enough of it. Same way when it comes to dancehall, soca, reggae, and all that, you know? But when he started to decline, we started to get so many different artists just come out of nowhere. And that adds to the point of what Jay Nolan's saying, like, everybody only talked about Drake. and nobody knew nobody else. When everybody was talking about Drake, you know who I was talking about? Key Glock from South Memphis. He's my favorite rapper from Memphis right now. It was Moneybagg Yo, but Moneybagg Yo just stopped dropping tracks. But I know who did it, and that was Key Glock. Listen, Key Glock, he don't have the greatest bars in the world, but goddamn it, he knows how to make a hit. He knows how to make a hit. Like, yo, at one point, it was just nothing but Key Glock all over my Spotify. You can go through my Spotify right now. You can see how many Key Glock songs I got liked. Okay? I'll never forget when Let's Go came out. I was bumping that everywhere. Anytime I hear a DJ around here bump Key Glock, I'm like, what do you know about Key Glock, bruh? All y'all plays the same Let's Go track. You don't play none of his other hits. Man got hits, bruh. For the party getting lit side of music. Let me make that clear. He got hits for getting the party lit. Let me make that clear. I just want to clear that up. But Key Glock, that was one of my favorites for sure. And one of my all-time favorite regions was Memphis. Then it was California. I always loved Memphis music. Come on, I grew up listening to 3 6 Mafia and Project Pat. Of course I'm gonna like Memphis. You know? That's just me right there, but I completely understand what Jay Nolan was saying right here.
Anybody else that is popping or is doing things. Y'all act like there is no one else in the game besides Drake or those that associate and work with Drake. Those are the only people of importance to you niggas. And that is why y'all don't even deserve a voice to speak, because y'all don't give a fuck about hip hop. Y'all don't give a fuck about the art going into rap. Y'all don't give a fuck about the sustainability of this thing. Y'all want Drake to be the #1 guy forever and a day, and y'all are having problems dealing with the fact that he is on a rapid decline. Yes, he's got streaming numbers, but yes, he's heavily botted. He's heavily hoisted by the industry that he so much wants to try to act like he's going against. Nigga.
Yeah, J-Tom, we still here.
If we cut off the machine, guess who's gonna walk out in a motherfucking suit, in a goddamn Dickie suit? Drake. All right, guys, cut the shuttle off. Who's behind all of this? That nigga gonna come out and be, hey guys. This nigga got more bots than anybody, but want to sue for the bots. Come on, man. Sick of you niggas. Then Glasses Malone came out and proved this nigga wrong, because he pointed out all the legendary LA artists with no Grammys. So he says Ice Cube has 0 Grammys. Snoop Dogg has 0 Grammys. Warren G has 0 Grammys. Mac 10 has 0 Grammys. Tupac has.
Hey, Mac 10. I remember T-Dub was putting me on a Mac 10. Where T-Dub at, bruh? What's going on with T-Dub, bruh? I hope he all good and everything, bruh. But he be telling me a lot about Mac 10.
0 Grammys. Dog Pound has 0 Grammys. Corrupt has 0 Grammys. Isaac, come on with the jive, cuz. That is a quote from Glasses. That wasn't the last. Glasses came back and said Exhibit has 0 Grammys. West Side Connection has 0 Grammys. East Siders has 0 Grammys. NWA has 0 Grammys. King T, 0 Grammys. Tone Loc, 0 Grammys. The Game, 0 Grammys. Problem.
The Game ain't getting no damn Grammy, bro.
0 Grammys. YG, one of the biggest acts out of LA for years. 0 Grammys. Tyga, 0 Grammys. Dom Kennedy, 0 Grammys. So if it was so LA biased, especially in the rap category, how come all of these LA OGs have no hardware in their shelves? I ain't got too much more to offer. I'm going to let y'all say what y'all need to say in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'll be catching y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there. And just keep a keen eye for the bullshit, because I feel like this year is going to be filled with it. We're going to have a lot to react to, and I don't think it's going to be all that positive, but we're going to still have fun hitting these niggas and correcting that misinformation. See y'all later, though. Peace.
Hey, bro, I'm going to just go do my due diligence and hit that like button, you know? The support is free, like what King Hammer said, right? Stephanie got such a good comment here. I wanted to wait till the video was done so we can talk about this. They say Drake is the biggest artist and who dominates hip-hop, so why aren't they blaming him for its downfall that they claim it's in? Because it's like been said before, he's never stopped dropping music. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you. But that's another valid point right there, too. They say Drake's been dominating hip-hop, but when it comes to hip-hop's downfall, they want to blame it on somebody else, but you don't want to blame it on the person that you said has been dominating hip-hop, right? And here's the funny part. It's so easy to get them in that moment where it's like, yo, so who's been dominating hip-hop for all these years? They're like, oh, Kendrick Lamar. Oh, so what about Drake? Oh. That's a good question. Damn. How'd he do that? Damn, how'd he do that? I was not ready for that. How'd he do that? Damn. The nerve of you. Shit, I was just trying to say something. Shut up. Like, oh my goodness. Nah, that was a long video. I ain't gonna lie. That was a long video. Yup, I knew it. An hour and 8 minutes. I knew it. God damn. I was trying not to go over an hour. Shoot. It is what it is. I might have to upload this one on a weekend or something. Make sure it's like a weekend like upload. Maybe that could be members only. Maybe like the longer videos, like anything over an hour, that could be like members only. Maybe that's the wave now. Because I want to make sure I throw up members content too. I can't forget that. I did figure out what I'm going to do. I found a channel that has a lot of information when it comes to just artists. I'm going to keep that members though. But we're going to be doing some members reactions soon. So stay tuned for all of that. These guys can't even hate right, bruh. Imagine the platforms y'all have and y'all can't even hate right. Drake only dominates streams and his presence on social media, and his streams are in question at the moment, at this point. So, yeah, you right. What's good, neighbor? How you doing? Good seeing you again. Shoot, what more can I say? It's crazy, right? Y'all can't even hate right, bro. Like, y'all struggle to hate. Like, y'all hate with just anything y'all got, and y'all don't even think about how to hate properly, bro. That's crazy. Out here crying and complaining, and y'all can't even cry and complain the right way. That's blasphemy. Jeez. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here, man. This was good though. Jay Nolan killed this one. This was funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Had me dying of laughter. W video for sure. All right. It's been a long time since I streamed for 2 hours. I'm not gonna lie. One more. Should we do one more? Probably do one more, but I need a shorter video. How long is this video? 18 minutes, nigga, you crazy. Most decorated rap artist ever. Who is this, Big Zo? I know I got a 12-minute video around here somewhere. 17 minutes, that's my humble opinion. That's Curtis. How long is this one? 16 minutes. Where Big Zo at? I'll probably do Big Zo's video. 17 minutes. 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 17 minutes Big Zo TV. Jelly Roll avoids the ice question at the Grammys. I'm a dumb redneck. That's not good PR right there. That is not good. That's not good PR, bro.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods.
Hey, I don't need to do a reaction for this one, but we're going to watch this as the last video before we get out of here. I feel like I want to at least do one more before we go, and pretty much one and done. I got a quick 12-minute, 13-minute video that we're going to watch. I guess I got to save everything else for another day. Just be so many videos to get through. Don't feel like 2 hours? Damn, it looks like I'm doing a good job then. Okay. Everything else, I'm going to keep the tabs open. We're going to see what kind of news we get tomorrow. If the news day is slow, we're going to watch the other videos because I know I watched part of the Rob Markman video. It's good. It's good. From what I watched, like I think 3 minutes, it's good. So we're going to watch that one tomorrow for sure. We're going to watch Curtis King for sure. Crew for sure. Hopefully we can get to all of them. Damn, I don't know what kind of videos we're going to get tomorrow, but we'll see. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and watch this one. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Don't forget that. Let's get started, man. Let's go. Talk to us, Big Zo.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods, XY, Big Z. We back in the building, man. Y'all already know what the deal is. We just came back from watching the Grammys. We had a Grammy hangout. If you missed out, I don't know what you're doing out there, but you missed out, man. We had a good time in there. We was up for a little while, and then we kind of got a little bit of trouble. We went over to Twitch. We left it on Twitch for a little while, and then we messed up because we let a Bruno Mars song play, and then we got kicked off, man. So we're suspended on Twitch for 48 hours. So, hey, for 48 hours, we can't stream on Twitch. It is what it is, man. This is what happens. But shout out to the Discord for hanging out with me. They hung out with me there, and we was on there having a good time.
If I didn't work, my intention was to watch it on Discord. That was my intention. I didn't want to do it live because I had a feeling YouTube would kick us off. But the fact that you got kicked off Twitch, I had the right idea. Is what it is, though.
Now, if you saw the Grammys, you all know by now one of the big stories, at least in our community, that we talk about a lot, since we talk a lot of hip-hop here, is that Kendrick has made history, right? So Kendrick Lamar makes Grammy history as most awarded rapper, breaking Jay-Z's record. Now, this was Kendrick at the Grammys. We all knew that Kendrick was going to come in here and sweep some shit, but Kendrick has officially won in all rap categories at this year's Grammys. Crazy. Insane. Best rap album, best melodic rap performance, best rap song, best rap performance, man.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that.
I mean, look, man, there's a lot of things that can be said, whether you somebody that likes Kendrick, whether you somebody who doesn't like Kendrick, or if you somebody that doesn't care. Either way, one thing you cannot say is that this man has not proven that he's one of them ones, man. No matter how you want to look at this, if your favorite rapper is a guy that has been self-owning himself and is currently suing, you know somewhere deep down inside, you got to respect the artistry. You got to respect what this man Kendrick has been able to do. And that includes beating the shit out of.
Man, I hate you. Sometimes I love watching YouTube videos, but right now, I really hate y'all because this whole time Big Zo's been speaking, I've been looking at Kendrick Lamar's right hand. I'm like, what are you going to do? In my mind, I'm like, are you going to go back to the skill set? Are you going to go back to the basics with it? Are you going to, like, this was run through my mind the whole time. I didn't hear shit damn Big Zo said just now. I just been staring at this man's right hand trying to figure out what does it mean. God damn, bro.
Aubrey, man. I mean, it just is what it is, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
You gotta respect the dude in the fight that wins that shit, man. That's just how it goes. Now, it goes on to say, Kendrick Lamar is officially the most awarded hip-hop artist in Grammy's history. The Not Like Us rapper took home the awards for Best Rap Album for GNX, Best Rap Song for TV Off, Melodic Rap Performance for Luther, and Rap Performance for being featured on Clips, Chains, and Whips, bringing his total to 26. He surpassed previous record holder Jay-Z, who has 25 Grammys to his name, and Kanye West, who was in second place with 24 trophies. Lamar can still raise that count, which I think he did, with Song of the Year. He did not win Album of the Year. Album of the Year went to Bad Bunny, and Bad Bunny deserves it. So shout out to all the winners out there. There was some great performances. To me, honestly, Tyler, the Creator, amazing performance, and Lady Gaga's performance was great as well. But Tyler, to me, took the cake on the performance, man. He had an amazing performance, great stage presence, everything, man. It was such a dope show. Now, there were some moments, you know, Trevor Noah, who was the host of the show, had some jokes. He made a little joke with Kendrick Lamar.
I actually thought about writing a few jokes, roasting you, but then I remembered what you can do to light-skinned dudes from other countries. Yeah, me and my...
Hey, hold on.
Made a little joke with Kendrick Lamar.
I actually thought about writing a few jokes, roasting you, but then I remembered what you can do to light-skinned dudes from other countries. Yeah, me and my delegation are still recovering from the...
I know you felt that one, my boy.
Pain.
Now, Kendrick and SZA, they accepted the award for Record of the Year for Luther. And this was a great moment to see all these people collectively on stage for this. Luther is one of those records, to me, it's a beautiful record in the sense that for people who appreciate and love Luther Vandross's record, the original record, this is like a way to bring it into the fold for new people to listen to and enjoy and give it a new sound or give it a new way to digest the music and understand what you're listening to, but in a very respectful way where it still captures the essence of the song. I don't know how many people understand how hard it is to do that and to do that correctly, the right way, with such a large record, and to have this team of producers and have them arrange
and no cursing
it in this way respectfully is one of the great things that you can do. And this is why I completely agree that this record won Record of the Year, because it deserves it. This will be another timeless record. So shout out to Kendrick, SZA, Soundwave got some recognition. Always great to see the people behind the scenes working on it get the recognition that they deserve. So shout out to Soundwave, man. One time for Soundwave. Now it says, Kendrick Lamar joined Stevie Wonder as the only artist ever to win at least 5 Grammys in back-to-back years. So this whole night, this man just, you know, making history, man. Shout out to Kendrick. Now, this was another thing that we saw. People were trying to say this. I personally don't agree now that I'm looking back at it. I missed it live when it was happening, but they were saying that Jid was looking like he was a little bit jealous or he didn't like the fact that he didn't win. I don't think Jid did any type of face, but we were in the chat in the Discord and we were talking about it, and Ty was saying that Jid just always has this face. And to me, hearing her say that and looking at this video back, I can see why she's saying that, because Jid face just always be looking like this. To me, it doesn't look like somebody that's upset. It looks like somebody who just didn't win and they're clapping for the guy who did. This is for the award that Kendrick got, so y'all can tell me if y'all think Jid is upset here. I mean, look. I don't know what people really expected from Jid at this point, man. I mean, if you didn't win, you just didn't win. I don't know if people wanted Jid to jump up and, like, be happy that he lost in the category. Like, bro, you didn't win. And I think if he didn't win, it just is what it is. The best you could do is be respectful, clap for your guy, and just let it go. I don't think Jid did anything wrong, and I don't think he looked like he was upset and jealous here. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. If y'all think it looked like he's jealous and he's upset, let me know in the comments.
You know, here's it, yo, neighbor, you know what, though? Here's the thing. I'm right there with you. I just can't fully agree, but I'm that close to agreeing with you, if that makes sense. Because I've already talked about this before, like 30 for 30. Now, the original song always escapes my mind. I don't remember the original sample. But in the 2000s, growing up as a kid, you know, when you're watching 106 in Park at around like 4 or 5 p.m. on a weekday, and, you know, they're going through their top 10 countdown, you're going to come across a song by a certain individual that you knew was selling something that was not safe for the street, and his name was Rich Boy. And he had a song called Throw Some D's. That was another one of my favorite songs growing up. Let's go ahead and get that out the way. It was Duffel Bag Boy, and then when you watch the Duffel Bag Boy music video and it cuts into Brown Paper Bag, those two are my favorites, okay? Then we got Throw Some D's. Throw Some D's is another one of my favorites. I might as well go ahead and say some more. Trick Daddy, Take It to the House. That's my shit. Hey, Shawty Low, listen, mind you, I'm Canadian, okay? Shawty Low, they know, okay? Now, I was not familiar about HBCUs when I was young. But as I got older and I found out what they be doing, when I seen these grown men in all these well-cut suits strutting to Shawty Low, they know, and they hitting that shimmy, goddamn, I want to step with y'all niggas. Yo, when they hitting that shimmy, they hitting the shimmy in the shoes. I was just like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. What the fuck? I'm looking back at Canada like, why ain't we getting nothing like this?
Section, but I personally don't think he was jealous. I don't think he was upset. But again, y'all let me know, man. They put that Jid heart filled with hate. I don't see it. Jid, shame on you. Man, you know that they hate lyrical music. His villain arc, bro, never stood a chance. Like, okay, come on, y'all. I don't listen, maybe it's just me. I don't see it. It don't look like Jid is upset. I don't see it. For Jid, a Grammy would be huge, right? It'll be a huge thing for his career. So I can see you feeling some type of way that you didn't win, but I don't think it necessarily means that you're mad and you're upset at somebody else for winning. I think if you really want it and you're being nominated, I would want to win it too. I worked hard on that album. They also had a tribute, and in that tribute, Lauryn Hill and Wyclef performed. And I think this was one of the moments that was kind of, people didn't really realize the significance of this, because for the first time, I mean in a long time, you got Lauryn Hill and Wyclef performing Killing Me Softly on the same stage. I think that's tough right there, because these two have had their issues, man. If you know, you know. These two have had issues. They have history, and it's been bad history, but they did this tribute. They were tributing to Angie Stones. You see Dwayne Wiggins. You see...
You love Trick and Trina in Florida? God, I want to go to Florida now. Gotta go to Florida. I got family out in Florida, too. I gotta go to Florida. That's another destination. God damn. Too many destinations to go, not enough money.
For D'Angelo, so this was great, man. John Forte. So, you know, this was great to see, and great to see them all come together for this purpose. So shout out to them for doing that, whatever they had to do behind the scenes to make that okay and make them. I'm not saying that they great now and, you know, they got no problems, but it was good to see them together doing this for a good reason. So basically, you see it here. Kendrick Lamar extends his record as the rapper with the most Grammy wins of all time.
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
Bang.
Shit like that.
He now has 27 total awards, tied for 5th most of all time in Grammy history, all artists.
Hey,
so
Complex.
shout out to Kendrick, man. Now, Bad Bunny got the last award of the night.
26 or 27, man. Get it right, bro. What the hell? Complex out here getting it wrong.
Man, and Kendrick was also in this category, so was Sabrina Carpenter. Who else was? I think Lady Gaga was in this as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Justin Hunt.
Miami got Carnival, but I can't miss Carabana. I'm sorry. That's our shit.
Posted this. Shout out to Justin Hunt, man. And Bad Bunny won the last category, which was Album of the Year. And in this category, I think Bad Bunny deserved it. I think Bad Bunny is represented for his people. Bad Bunny is represented for Puerto Rico in the right way. And shout out to Bad Bunny. You cannot be mad at that man for doing what he did and coming from where he came from. I think the Grammys in the whole was just a great night for artists to focus on artistry.
I heard, is it true that Bad Bunny used to bag groceries 10 years ago? And now he won a Grammy? Yo, what is it? Yo, these success stories really be hitting nowadays. I'm not gonna lie. Now, is it because I'm broke? Yeah, my point is, these success stories be hitting. You look at Doechie's success story. You literally see her grow on YouTube. You got Bad Bunny. He used to bag groceries. 10 years. What the Man, I fold clothes right now and I work security. Like, yo, can I get a big break, please? Like,
and acknowledging those who, you know, make music and care about the craft. And I think it just was a great night for everyone, man. People got up there and said things that were representative of how people feel right now in this current climate with these ICE raids and the way things are happening. And
ICE out.
Miss Tracy, let me tell you something. I used to see y'all party on the TV when I was a kid. I'm like, damn, I would always want to go there. Like, for spring break, y'all used to go to that one beach, and that beach would be flooded with a whole lot of debauchery. Let me just say that. Like,
no one is illegal on stolen land.
Can we talk about this?
No one is.
Can we talk about this for a second?
Is illegal on stolen land.
No one's illegal on stolen land. Who's the first person they turn to? I know she likes them niggas, but she was not the one to be seen at that moment.
Actually, so this is for them, for all children of immigrants. This is also for those who came to this country in search of better opportunity, to be a part of a nation that promised freedom for all and equal opportunity to everyone willing to work for it. Thank you for bringing your culture, your music, your stories, and your traditions here. You give America color. I love y'all so much. Thank you.
I guess I want to say I'm up here as a granddaughter of an immigrant. I wouldn't be here.
Is that Olivia Dean? Hold on, is that Olivia Dean? Because if that's Olivia Dean.
Yeah, I'm a product of bravery, and I think those people deserve to be celebrated.
That I say is that everybody is so powerful in this room and in this.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad she beat Chris Brown at this one. I'm glad she beat Chris Brown at this category because Folded deserves it. Now, for the people out there that knows it depends. That's a good fucking song, okay? But Folded, the emotion behind Folded, the music video with everything with Folded, everything Kehlani did to push Folded, she deserves that Grammy. I'm sorry, Chris. Nah, you were never gonna get that one, and I'm a Chris Brown fan. All right.
This room later, and together we're stronger in numbers to speak against all the injustice going on in the world right now. So instead of letting it be just a couple few here and there, I hope everybody's inspired to join together as a community of artists and speak out against what's going on. And I'm gonna leave this and say, fuck ICE.
I think Bad Bunny winning the way that he did is like the icing on the cake. I think it really shows people that the climate we're in and what this administration has created is not representative of everyone. I think
Olivia Dean, if I'm correct, that's the R&B singer. Girl, she got a voice. If you love R&B, you might have to listen to her because she good.
collectively there were a lot of people that disagree with the way things are happening, and I think they expressed themselves tonight. And you know, I know for a fact, I already knew when Kendrick was winning, all the people that, you know, all the OV hoes, all the OVO stands and OVO brigades, they're gonna be upset. By morning time, they're gonna be upset about this. I'm doing this video right after the Grammys. I know by morning time the next day, they're gonna have a bunch of things to say. They're gonna have a bunch of reasons why Kendrick didn't deserve any of this. They're gonna have all types of things to say, man. And you can already see it right here, man. Look at this. They already knew, man. They was getting ready, man. The biggest glazer of them all.
The Grammys to me is devalued. I just don't see. It's the Kendrick Lamar Award show now.
What was that sound? What was no. I don't know. No. What was that sound?
Already knew, man. They was getting ready, man. The biggest glazer of them all.
How did you get that? How did you get that? How? I know the internet is undefeated, but I've never seen the internet just internet like that. How did you get that? Sir!
They already knew, man. They was getting ready, man. The biggest glazer of them all.
The Grammys to me is devalued. I just don't see. It's the Kendrick Lamar award show now. It's the Kendrick Lamar award show. Just give him every award.
Aww. What a fucking dork.
Got the nerve to talk about somebody else opening their mouth.
No, you know, I tell.
Yo, neighbor, you gotta remember though. You gotta remember Kendrick Lamar, he speaks through music, right? That's what he uses his talents for. He uses the talents to speak on these things. So I know we're going to hear about these ice cubes in his music. Trust me, I know.
Why are you gay?
Mouth has been open all damn year. That shit ain't never closed.
Oh, Drake talking, my bad. He talking.
Unlimited glazing.
Glaze you, net.
Drake could get that glaze when he wake up.
She's married, but she's fired.
Talk to him, Aubrey.
You're nasty.
He right there ready for it, man. This could be changed to act, just never closed his mouth.
Oh, Drake, everybody knows.
That's all they gonna do. They just gonna continue to hate, man. But it is what it is, man. The Grammys, great. We watched it. We had a good time watching it. Kendrick making history again. Just so people know, Drake did submit for one of those categories that Kendrick won in. So,
He's already dead.
yeah, I know it's pretty bad, man. I know people feel some type of way, but it is what it is, man. If your record was ass gas, it just is what it is. I don't know what to tell you, man. I know there's gonna be people that's gonna be mad out there. I know people that's gonna be mad at everything that happened. It's gonna take y'all some time to get over it, but hold this until I get back.
Fun to do bad things.
Take off the sweat, little, take off the dope, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer bullshit off, and what do you have?
You ugly as fuck.
Nah, that was funny as hell, man. That was funny as hell, man. My God. That was funny, bro. Oh, that shit is funny as hell. Yeah, we'll definitely get into music. Yo, where are you getting these sounds and all these clips from, bruh? Holy, nah, that was funny. Yo, we've been live for 2.5 hours. Holy crap. Let's just start there. We've been live for 2.5 hours. Damn. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Well, what can I say? What can I say? I was locked in. I knew I had a job to do, and I made sure to do it. Simple, right? But all good things got to come to an end. It is late. I know a lot of us got to get to bed. A lot of us got to wake up early, get to work, make that money on, you know, provide, protect, and do what we got to do. We all got lives to live. Just like me, I got to get these uploads done, and then I got to go to bed. I would like to go to bed early. I'm trying. It's not easy. It's tough. I'm not going to lie. It's tough to fall asleep. I work security. My sleep schedule is like backwards right now. I'm trying to fix it, but I feel like fixing it, I might need another job that is not security, so I don't know. But we'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out. Hopefully I can get a job in marketing, God willing. You know what I'm saying? Definitely God willing, because I know I'll be very successful in marketing or even PR, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But enjoying every moment. W Stream, I appreciate you, big sis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. He always puts in it. He said the thoughts don't kill me. No, I got you. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. Shout out to the Flex Mob and the Shadow Mob. Shout out to everybody that's lurking, that's just not saying anything. I appreciate y'all too. You know, I appreciate everybody around here. As long as you pulling up, you come in here with some respect and some love, shoot, we gonna treat you right, you know? Don't bring no drama around here, because we ain't got no time for that. We're here for the music. We're here to provide for the culture. We're here to stand up with the culture. And we're here to push the culture forward. Am I right? So as long as we continue to do that, we can be outstanding individuals. And who knows what's going to happen in the future. Am I right? Go claim it. You're damn right, King. You damn right. It's already mine. Shoot. You right. They just got to get on my kind of time. You know what I'm saying? But nah, that marketing job, boy, I'm excited for when I get it. For when I get that marketing, you understand? I will be like, I kid you not. I feel like I'll be walking around with a halo on my head in that job, bruh. What? Shoot. With God's grace, though, that's for sure. But we gonna charge it here, man. We gonna charge it here. I'm gonna go and get myself a little snack. I'm gonna make some real authentic green tea. Okay, with the, you know what I'm saying? We do it a little old school around here, but I got my green tea. I'm gonna have some green tea after this. Get a little snacky snack. When I get it. Yeah, you're damn right. When I get it. Nah, you right. Gotta fix my vocabulary a little bit. It's cool. But yeah, we gonna charge it here. Flex Mob, Shadow Mob. Y'all gonna see me tomorrow. I'm gonna pull up tomorrow. Hopefully earlier, so I don't have to like be up like late and all that jazz, right? Charge it to the game. You've earned enough tokens. Shoot, bro. Damn, bro. You just out here just saying all these tidbits. Like, damn. I mean, I love it, but damn, bro. Just like back to back like that. Like, just caught me off guard. Like, shit. Like, all right, man. Let's get out of here, man. Bedtime. Go to sleep. Go to bed. Go brush your teeth. You know? But I appreciate y'all for stopping by for sure, man. I love y'all, man. Every single one of y'all here for sure. Shout out to the Flex Mob. Shout out to the Shadow Mob. I appreciate both of y'all equally. Thank you so much for always tapping in, for always pulling up, for always supporting, for always sending love, appreciation. That goes to my heart. That goes straight to my heart. That continues to make my heart beat, you know? So thank you. But with that being said, y'all know the spiel. Take care, be well, be safe. Stay true, be you, live long and long live. Peace. Take care, have a great night, great day wherever you are in this world. And just continue to be outstanding individuals. You know? We all are great, you know? We just got to continue to be great. And we can be outstanding, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I just be like bringing like blabbing or like, you know, but yeah, is what it is. Peace.